There's something in your head, it's not quite right. You can't see through the fog that's clouded your sight. If you choose to stand up, this is your fight. I can't get into this, baby, not tonight. What the fuck, mindless grindies? What the fuck, need to feed? What the fuck, launches our bodies? What the fuck, building seed? What the fuck, education? What the fuck, manipulation? What the fuck, a revelation? What the fuck, Bush is on vacation? What the fuck, a hiatus? What the fuck, who made us? What the fuck, this is outrageous. Now we all live in monkey cages. The grimy sits so quietly, respecting all our niceties. I sometimes find them frightening. Little truants deciphering our codes, can control the mode. Our covers blown. Reload. Once they made their way inside, they have no place to hide from the basement and the living room. They've got us cornered much too soon. We're doomed. We're doomed.
Okay.
There it is, Scotty.
All right.
There it is, Scotty.
Good morning, sir.
Taters.
Taters, we've arrived. We've made it.
For those of you who've noticed, we have a
Put
guest
my guitar now.
studio.
Will you just throw that over there? Welcome back to Earthless TV. It's Saturday. It's
Saturday.
November. What do you think it is? The 17th
What day is it?
today? I think it's the 17th.
What day is it
Could
already?
be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, it is the 17th. Wow. Here we are. We've got great things.
I can't wait to see.
We have a guest.
I see that.
Our friend
for sure.
lovely Lauren Connors
Lauren,
here
hi.
joining us.
Hi, Scott.
Good to see you.
And we have another guest who we'd like to bring on right now.
I'd like to
Kevin
bring him out.
Jones.
Kevin,
come sit
come
right
join
in.
us. Join us.
Come join us on the couch. Welcome to Earthless TV.
Welcome.
I didn't know we could get this many people on the channel.
People.
This is a
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
couch.
What's going on?
Cozy.
We all fit.
We have
We
a
all
crew
fit.
of guests.
We're all right here for you. And we've got a ton of stuff today too.
Awesome.
Tons and tons of stuff.
Awesome.
You guys are just, I don't even know what you're going to think.
No one joins us on Pal Talk because we do it this different time every day, so I don't think anybody even knows we're here.
If you're out there now, you know what we could do though? We could just, I'm going to go out there to, I got us all queued up here on our MySpace account. And I'm going to post...
MySpace.com/Earthless TV.
Exactly.
For those of you who weren't paying attention last week.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a bulletin right now that says, "We are on the air."
Right.
Yay.
Right now. Call us. And I'm giving out my own phone number.
Wow.
So you guys...
You're going to get
beware.
calls
Doctors
during the
beware.
week.
It might get interesting at this point here.
All
so.
right.
Let's see what
Nice.
happens. You never know. Will they call?
Will they call?
Who's out there?
No one's out there. This is it.
You never know.
I know, right?
Yeah, you
This
know.
is it.
Feels like we're on our own planet.
The couch.
couch. Well, we can
are.
see-
This is why
we
we
have friends
call it
online.
Earthless,
There's a few
because
people
we
online.
Feel like
Yes.
we feel like we're in another world on this planet nowadays.
I don't think we
Well
even
done.
feel like we're on this planet.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
I love the
Not
You
MySpace.
Not
guys have been on
usually.
this planet for a long time.
I love
long
the
time.
MySpace picture, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
A
yeah.
hybrid of Zane and myself
Well
is
done.
great.
You're a fan.
If you haven't seen it already, check it out on the MySpace page.
Speaking of things that you may or may not have seen, we're
Uh-oh.
giving away a guitar.
We are.
And we're going to show it to you right now. We're going to
Zane's
start right
gonna
at the beginning.
show us.
Bust it out.
Take the guitar,
Free guitar.
down off the wall here.
Nice.
Wow.
Here it is.
Show it off, Scotty.
Here it
Fans
is.
at home see.
This is going to be for you to win.
All you have to do is write a song
Send
and
it in.
send it in. It's simple. Video, audio, doesn't matter, but I will say, if we get video, that's going to be a plus in your favor.
Yeah,
Don't you think,
video
Scotty?
is going to be a plus if you edited the video and it's
I wish I
good.
could write a song.
That would be great.
I would want that guitar.
Keep a lookout
Lauren,
for.
you're eligible. You
for
can
that.
write a song, you can
Okay.
submit it, you
I'm
know?
on the couch. I'm still eligible.
You're still eligible. The only people that are not eligible in this contest are Scott Schaefer and Zane Hammer.
Well, you own the guitar already, so
Well, the company owns it.
You can earn it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Earthless
yourself.
TV owns the
Earthless
guitar.
TV owns it. Wait a minute, I own part of that.
You own part of that. We're giving it away.
I
Just
can't
Rob
win
Kennedy
it
to pay
then.
Paul.
There you go. That's the problem. So, you know, guys,
What do you got for me? All week we kind of gave up on the news last time, but it appears to me that you have some news for me. And you know, I don't watch the news. I don't know if you guys have seen the promo, but I work nights
yeah.
and I don't really have time for that shit.
He doesn't watch that stuff. So
Yes,
you
that.
know, yeah, once a week, Scotty and I get
All right,
together.
I do get some of my news from Opie and Anthony. A plug for those guys. I listen to them.
He does like the O&A.
XM202 is their station, and if you're on the East Coast, they got a local station on K-Rock.
Nice.
But that's how I get my news. So you can laugh at that if you know who they are, because that's pretty.
That could be a
fucking
little.
stupid.
That could be a little trouble. But so I'm gonna fill Scott's head with news, and you two also get to chime in and join in right now too. And we're gonna start with the most depressing story I've seen on the news
Okay.
in probably decades, man. I mean, this stuff rattled my head, man. Serbia, the mental health facilities in Serbia right now are so understaffed, so poverty-stricken, that they don't have people to care for mentally challenged kids. And they were showing footage on the news of these kids basically living their entire lives in, what do you call them?
Cribs?
Cribs, yeah. I saw footage of a 16-year-old and a 21-year-old. 16-year-old girl and a 20-year-old boy who looked like they were maybe 8 or 9 years old. All these kids were just completely emaciated, man. No meat on their bones at all, man. I mean, it was just definitely disturbing, man. And I only bring it up because I caught it, and I think people should be aware of it, man. And you should...
Serbia.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do?
At this point right now, Serbia is trying to get into the EU, and this is going to be a huge...
The European Union?
The European Union. This is going to be a huge stumbling block for them to...
I could imagine... Well, I hear good things about Europe. The European Union, they're like, they help people in need. Like in the European Union. That's what I hear. If you get hurt in England... This is a story I heard on O&A. The guy, he's from Australia, he got hurt in England, he broke something or whatever, and he told the establishment they sent him $1,000 or £1,000, or they sent him money.
It's that crazy socialism.
So it's like man,
crazy socialism.
how could you?
Socialism in this country, it's insane.
It doesn't exist, does it?
No,
yeah. So
it's
it's
a bad
kind of
word.
a sad thing to see somebody like our president, who it's not socialism, but we go and we destroy a country, and then we go and we pay to fix it. And that's war. It's like, what if we all just helped each other and we wouldn't need war because they could spend their billions and billions of dollars some other way?
I always say, man, some money in the pocket, a little food in the belly,
I know.
And
roof over your head.
And I think it was
That's
you.
not what you
who
believe if you're a Republican today. There's no money in the pocket.
Ah,
Except
man.
everybody else.
What do the Republicans believe today, though? That's that brings up a good question. I don't really know. I don't know what their party is anymore. I thought they were conservatives, but obviously over the last 8 years, there's been nothing conservative about spending.
Spending on death and destruction.
$1.6
Spending
trillion
on supporting our troops,
war.
okay? I'm down with the troops. I'm down with the troops. I'm down with the men and women who are out there. But the guidance that they have right now, their commander-in-chief, what it's like they could be over there helping people.
Is that you? Oh, I thought we got a call there. Dang. I thought we were gonna. I thought we were gonna get a call.
Back to kind of what you're saying, helping, Cuba, Castro sends his doctors. They have so many. He sends them down to South America and gives free health care.
Yeah, she said you wanted to send him to New Orleans for the hurricane,
Yeah,
but
we
they said
wouldn't let
no.
him.
They wouldn't let him.
Venezuela also
Isn't
had
that
offered
amazing?
to send support to the people in the Gulf. I mean,
They actually didn't accept like $1 billion worth of aid from the
Yeah.
world because we're just so
egotistic.
proud.
we can't
yeah.
we can't do that because that would make us look bad.
I just don't understand. I don't. I truly
Yeah.
don't understand. And, not to mention the human element, which is no matter what someone gives or is willing to receive for the benefit of another, there's always that little bit that someone skims off the top, and I think that happens everywhere. I know maybe I'm just a cynic, but I think
No.
it goes back to our older argument, Zane. I think people are evil at heart. I think people are innately evil, and they need to learn
Yeah.
balance.
But
he thinks.
my
Well, I
mom would.
believe the opposite. So we're like on the other side of the couch balancing.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's like,
No, I think when you
people.
you
Some
have
people
kids,
think
you'll
people
see it
are.
oppositely there.
I have seen kids.
No,
You know what? I have
It's
seen
different.
kids, and I know about learned behavior. But if you've ever seen kids who do not have guidance,
Oh yeah, they're out of control.
they're out of control, and that is the human element. Not you teaching your child from day one, but child being left to its
Yes.
own devices,
Wow.
not having guidance and love, is gonna be pure evil. And that's just what I think. I'm
So
sorry, but I
basically-
believe
What
that.
I learned from having my kid was that everybody, even the worst human beings in all of history, started out innocent. Everybody
I
starts out
disagree
exactly the
completely
same.
to the
When
core
you're
of
holding
my
a baby. You're holding a baby. It's innocent until people screw it up or it's wiring.
It is-
Scott believes that
It is
you're holding a little
innately-
ball of evil.
It is
and you slowly
innately, it is
make it good.
innately human, and it has nothing to do with your child's personality. Humanity is evil to the core.
We're just here to tell you your children are evil.
Period.
That's
No,
not bad.
not your
I know.
children, because you have love for your child, and your child is a learned creature. and it will learn the love that you have to give it. But not given love, children.
We'll have the same conversation after he has a kid to see what.
On the
what
playground, kids are fucking cruel, man. They make fun of kids, and no matter how much love you give a
I
kid,
think
he's cruel to other kids. I know kids that were cruel to me, and I know that I was cruel to kids.
That's because kids are
And I had
impressionable.
lots of love.
Impressionable.
Impressionable, yes, and evil to the core. Except for
Send
your
us
kids.
your evil children here on Earthless TV. Oh my goodness.
Tell us what you think. Earthless.tv.
Yeah.
Send us an email. Blog on the MySpace.
You
Friend
can
the
find us
MySpace.
on iTunes. You can find us on Mepedia now. We're out on Mepedia. It's
Miro,
brand new.
as always.
GetMiro.com. Plug that. Can't say enough. Open source. Open code.
Good stuff. As soon as it's
Non-profit.
as soon as it's as good as, I don't even want to say the name, but as soon as it's as good as iTunes, we'll be using just Miro.
Yeah. It may be a few versions out.
Yeah, well,
But be
someday.
patient. There's some cool ass stuff there. So I'm gonna quickly just rip
Yeah,
through the news now.
That's
I'm just gonna give you
terrible
the
about
quick-
Serbia. Let's do something about Serbia. Next week maybe we'll have a little donation, something we can do about
Well, I
it.
think the big key is I want them to be able to get into the European Union, and I want them to get help from the European Union so that they can lift up their sort of welfare and their social structure and take care of these kids, man. Because human beings, man, we're all human beings.
Well,
No one of us
so maybe next
is
week we'll have
greater or
something
better
to
than
plug.
any other.
Maybe next week we'll have something that you can do for the
Together
cause.
we stand.
yeah.
Divided we fall.
Maybe we'll do a special news segment at some point and put some of this stuff up. I didn't want to get too heavy.
I
on
don't
the
know.
show.
That's cool
We
though.
wanna have
Maybe
some
next time.
fun.
We'll, if we find something that we can do, we'll put it up on the website. We'll make it available for you folks
Yeah.
and for us here, so that if we want, we can do something about this.
Yeah.
Petition, send money, something.
We'll,
Tell me, what do you got?
We'll push. Okay, so moving on. It's mellowing out in Iraq.
Mellowing out in Iraq.
Mellowing
Now,
out.
there's a broad term.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I never thought
Let
you'd
me
hear.
get some weed.
So
Well, it is.
How?
There's not as many dead people every day. It's slowly slowing down.
This was the deadliest month.
2007 has been the deadliest year. This month has actually been considerably mellow. There's been a
Last
lot.
month was the deadliest month.
There were a lot of deadly months. There were a lot of deadly days all year long. 2007, one of the worst years, but the last month, it's gotten a little bit mellower. There are more Iraqi security forces on the ground. Their police
Getting a
are growing.
foothold.
Well,
Finally.
and especially the Sunni police and the Sunni military, the ones that are involved, they are starting to go against Al Qaeda, and that's kind
oh,
of
well, that's kind of a turn, isn't
a
it?
little bit of a
Yeah.
turn
I mean,
of events. yeah.
maybe by chance,
Sick of
maybe
their
they're
shit.
getting sick of their shit. That's what
That's
I would
kind
like to
of,
see. I'd like
yeah.
to see somebody else who gave a fuck what's going on there, besides the pretending of our government to send our guys, and then they have to give a fuck what's going on over there because they're sitting there and they're standing there. I'll tell you one thing, because I've heard nothing but beautiful things about Iraq, that it's beautiful there, and that when you find a place that's vista, like beautiful, that it is beautiful there.
That you have a
and
one
that it is.
destroyed.
And so someone else said, dude,
I don't know.
Joe Rogan said, Joe Rogan's fucking hilarious, by the way.
It's pretty funny.
Joe Rogan says, over there, it's like the cradle of the earth. Like, where life began is over in the Middle East. And so, no wonder they're all assholes, because they're like the townies of the world. Because they've been there since the cradle of life. So, you know,
We know more.
They're
We've
the
been here
townies of
longer.
the
We've been here
world.
longer. Yeah, you're just renting space.
Yeah.
Shiza.
Big battle in Afghanistan this month. You don't hear a lot about Afghanistan,
No.
but I do
Yeah.
want to note that our forces in Iraq are largest they've ever been, 175,000. So there are more soldiers there now than ever before, and that also
Wow.
more Iraqi police, more Iraqi military. There's just
probably-
I think there's a lot less people
To kill.
to kill.
Well,
that's
and
why they're not
honestly,
killing
putting up
anymore.
with it.
I like to hear that the Iraqi police force is actually getting a foothold on the street. I would like to hear that. I don't know if that's what you're saying, but to hear that they assemble all these people who are willing to help their own country and then they get car bombed,
Yeah.
or they get killed in mass, really sucks. And to hear something good maybe in the future. Not necessarily that you're giving me good news right now, but in the future, I pray for those people. Pray.
We're talking about the news, and
spirituality.
there is just war and chaos going on everywhere right now. So all that we're going to talk about is not really going to be very uplifting.
No.
We don't have any good stories.
Doesn't look like it.
We do have. Well, and I was going to say, you know, like total chaos in Gaza Strip right now, man. It's like just the West Bank again. It's just, dude, complete chaos in the Middle East, man. I mean, what's your take?
Let's take a call.
We're getting a call. Put them on speakerphone.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
We
hold
can't
on,
hear
baby.
you. Can you get that on speakerphone?
What, honey?
I'm trying to get on this website and it's saying that I'm Microsoft VB script complication error, blah, 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 out of memory. What does that mean?
How do you spell blah blah blah?
So I don't understand.
How do you spell that?
What site are you on?
A website.
And it won't
Is
come
it
up.
porn?
It won't come up. It's saying it's out of memory. What does that mean?
You're out of memory.
I guess
You're-
computer help star now.
Yeah.
You try Internet
All
Explorer.
of everything.
A little bit of everything, yeah.
Your
We like to mix it up, you
Yeah.
know. We are taking calls right now on Earthless.tv, and if you have a computer issue,
But it's nothing
Call
wrong
us.
with my computer, right?
we might be able to help.
We might be able to help.
We
What'd
might
you
be
say,
able to-
honey?
It's not. There's nothing wrong with my computer, right?
I don't think so, honey.
I
It's
would
probably the website.
I would suggest rebooting.
I don't know about this Firefox because it makes everything's really
It's
slow,
always the
especially
server.
when I
It's always
type an
somebody else's
email
fault.
like
The
this.
server has
When I'm
gone
typing and
down.
the letter
As Scott
comes up,
says,
it
there's
takes
only
forever.
Well,
That's right, you know?
if
In his
you
world, a lot of this stuff makes
yeah, I
sense.
mean, you can try
It does.
Internet
I went
Explorer.
through
really
Internet
does.
Explorer, but someone removed it from my desktop.
No, it's not removed. Just go to Start Programs, and it's in the list.
Evil.
It's right there.
Well, you know, when they don't have anyone
A long
guiding
time.
them, then they resort to
Honey, I think people are innately evil. What do you think?
deep, figuring out life and trying to survive. Survival is instinct.
Well, yes, survival is what it all comes down to.
Yeah.
Man, eat
So-
man, dog eat dog.
I don't know
People
about
will
that.
do whatever they can to survive.
Yes.
In
Did
any
you find-
I think
situation.
there's-
Did you find
I
Internet
don't think
Explorer?
that people are
I think
evil. I
inherently
think
evil
there's a
people
lot
would
of
throw their own
souls out
family under
there.
the bus as well to get there.
If we were innately evil, I don't think we'd be here.
I don't
I don't think
we're
we'd have
taking
made
a phone call
So-
right now.
Well, I thought it was a tech call. Is it a tech call?
So did you find it, honey?
We're just along
No, I can't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Start
heavy. That was
programs.
I want to
a big
move on to
bomb, dude.
Pakistan now. Come on. Is it working?
Gaza Strip. Didn't we attack that with Bush Senior?
Not in my programs
No.
You're
either.
thinking of
Yes, it
Kuwait.
is, baby.
Yeah.
First
Just
Gulf War.
click the arrow at the bottom of the list.
Over by Iraq. Iraq invaded Kuwait.
And
What,
there's
honey?
evil over there
Bush
as well.
I
remained.
have no
I saw
idea
some-
how you ever worked at.
Gaza.
I saw some great footage of
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Cheney,
Yeah.
1992.
I was talking about the Quagmire.
His whole
Yep.
scenario
there.
of everything we're doing right now.
He was against.
What, honey?
At the time, he was against it.
I think that was 3 heart attacks ago. So as he gets closer to
No,
death,
we're trying to have a
he's more
podcast,
afraid to
baby.
die, so he's becoming reaching out to be more.
Okay,
destructive.
call me if you have any more
Or
trouble.
with each heart attack, he's
Goodbye.
Okay,
becoming
bye.
More of our
closer to,
brain.
yeah, and he's because he's coming closer to death. He wants to take us all with him.
Yeah, or he's losing
That's what
oxygen
I
to the brain, so it takes another part of it away from him.
Detaching.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Detachable
Dick
oxygen.
Cheney.
Screw Dick Cheney. Fuck you,
Yes, yeah.
Dick.
Fuck Dick Cheney.
His name says it all.
Yeah.
Dick.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Go shoot your friend again, Dick.
Yeah.
Fucking guy. Would his heart just explode already?
Dude, you really don't like this guy, do you?
I could give a fuck about anyone in the government. Period.
Well, you know.
Period.
We are all the government, dude. You're in the government. Do you care about yourself? Huh? Did you vote? Huh?
God.
We're all in this together, man.
Please.
We're all in this together. So I want to talk about Musharraf, man. I want to talk about Pakistan, dude. Okay, so here's a guy who basically, like, is the head of the country, military leader, and decides, you know, I better have like a coup and hold on to this country before I lose it before the open
Is
election.
this the guy
man.
who says that the Jews should be
No,
burned?
that's Iran.
Oh, okay.
That's a different country.
Bashar's a little smarter.
Oh,
He's
okay.
smarter, but this is actually, I think, the dumbest thing I've seen a leader do in a long time. I mean, this is right up there with like the Holocaust didn't exist. This is right up there with Bush. Yeah, you can't declare like state emergency and take like military control of a nation and then try to like step out of your uniform and be the president. I mean, this is the silliest thing I've ever seen.
He gave up leadership of the army,
So he got leadership of the army in uniform.
he was a military general before.
And then
Military general.
Now he's giving up the
He used
uniform.
his muscle and said, "Fucking, I'm taking over."
Yeah,
And
basically.
now
People are
he's trying
pissed.
to be nice man.
No, not at all.
No?
No, I still
He
think
he actually took over military control of the country to fight Al Qaeda. That was his. That's what he said. But then what he did is he, instead of going up into the northern part of Pakistan where the war is going on with Al Qaeda, he went through all the big cities and he's arrested all the lawyers and everybody that the judges and everybody that's against him in the political race.
Okay.
Dude,
Sounds
it's
like
like
a dictator.
And what's
It's
scary is that they have nuclear weapons. A lot of nuclear weapons.
yeah, they do.
And a lot of people, they're the ones that supported the Taliban. Without them, there would be no Taliban.
It's true.
Without them, there'd be no Al Qaeda.
Let's not forget
You
that
know
the
what? Let him
Taliban
have
did
nukes.
visit Texas.
See if I care.
The Taliban did visit Texas. You can't
They
even
did spend a
remember
little
that.
time in Texas before
Yes.
the war broke out,
Yes.
so let's not forget that.
Who? The Taliban?
Yeah, they came to
And some of
America.
the leaders of the
They
Taliban,
sent-
they came to America.
Yeah, I heard. And their
Texas.
plane got blown up. There's a bunch of
No,
conspiracy around
that's-
that. Did
that's-
anyone actually see them in Texas?
That's the.
I know no one here in this
story.
group actually saw them in Texas. So maybe it's just a rumor.
You're talking about Bin Laden's brother, Mohammed,
Yeah.
who died in a small Cessna personal jet leaving Texas.
Yeah, that
After
too.
9/11.
His father was also died in an airline accident flying over, I think, international space. Maybe was it? Is that how he
They
died?
shouldn't fly then, I guess.
Maybe
The-
Apparently
the Bin
not.
Ladens have a lot of bad luck.
Apparently, if you're, from
But when
the
you're
Middle
one
East,
of like 30
you're
brothers,
a trillionaire.
and, you know, when the family's that big,
Shouldn't fly.
odds are greater that shit's gonna happen,
Yeah.
man.
The more
Dude,
you
if there's
fly.
40 people in your family, shit's gonna happen. It's just the way it is.
Apparently
So,
so.
all right, one more thing I want to touch on Blackwater because I touch on Blackwater almost every week, right?
No, we gave up.
We gave up news
We
last.
gave
I
up
didn't
the
talk about
evil
Blackwater.
news
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row.
Well,
News is nothing but evil.
the
the
FBI
people
have
are inherently
concluded that Blackwater's
Thank you.
actions.
People are inherently evil.
Yeah,
I'm just quoting. I'm not believing.
Blackwater's gonna
Innately evil.
fry for this one. That's basically what's come out. The FBI have said, "Yep, Blackwater. They killed a bunch of people and had no reason for it, so they're pretty well screwed." But who knows, like if they'll actually be, you know.
No, they're not going to get shit because the FBI found
prosecuted.
fault.
They're
probably
That
just
doesn't
gonna
mean
contracts, though.
that doesn't mean anything, does it?
If they want these guys to disappear, they'll probably just turn them into CIA agents. Is kind of my thought. Like,
Seriously.
you know what? We can't have you walking around, but we can make you an agent. We can send you down to Peru.
They're not going to eat their own. They're going to envelop into some other thing,
They're already in.
Yeah.
and we already pay for them.
I've been working on a Bush quote though. I was watching him today on the news, or yesterday on the news, and I think I can do him because I realized when he's really poignant about something, what he does is he bobs his head like a chicken. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I never really noticed it before, but like
Yeah, it kind of goes with the finger.
when he talks about Blackwater, he says they protect lives.
They
So, they
They
protect lives.
Yeah, they get paid to protect lives.
Paid to protect lives. Yeah.
All right, let's all three do it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Paid to protect lives
Like killing other people.
by killing people.
Oh,
So,
man.
I just want to make the
Men
note
can
again.
coexist, he
Yeah.
said, and that was pretty brilliant.
Wait,
Fish
who,
and-
One day the fish and the man can coexist.
Oh, yeah.
Bush said that?
Bush said that.
When did he say that?
Wow.
Oh,
Doesn't
man.
matter,
Yeah,
man. What a
really
deep,
not.
profound.
Oh man,
Whoa.
I'm gonna find my wife has this CD of it's called Bush Talk or Bush Speak.
Oh no.
Dude, it is so hilarious.
It's language.
He is a malpropism having homie.
He's
unbelievable.
he's an
I can't even believe this guy.
Yep.
He talks like he's making shit up.
Yep.
He
Right
is.
off the
He
top of
is.
his head.
He is
And he
making
is.
shit up.
Literally
I believe
words.
he has invented a few words over the years.
I believe it's
Yeah.
called a malpropism.
His mind's not focused on the communication. It's like thinking about other stuff. So he's not.
This is precalculus.
I think that'll happen when you're an idiot.
I think he's thinking about God. I think he's just thinking about God. Either he is God, he wants to be God, or something like that.
Idiots,
Yeah.
idiots think of all kinds of things that they think are right.
Yeah.
So another big story, since we're talking about the war and we're talking about Bush, the Veterans Department, they don't do stats on suicides for vets. They don't do it. It's like if we don't get the stats, then we don't have to explain them. We don't have to think about
Yeah.
them. But a couple of news stories, a couple of networks out there have been doing the stories, and 25% of the homeless are vets. And when we talk about suicide rates, they were saying, 120 a week? I think it was like 7 a day.
And from what era veteran?
All probably.
Today,
All.
veterans today, this war
But from-
especially right now.
Oh, from this war?
Yeah.
From
Vietnam.
Gulf
We're
War,
talking
from
about
Vietnam. Is this a
22
cumulative? Is it from Vietnam to today, or is it? Because I happen to know for a fact that it's not surprising to me that 25% of the homeless people out there, and we are in California, so you do see a lot more homeless people here than I think anywhere. But
It is
in my
warm down
perspective,
here.
Yeah.
because
If I
it's
was
so
going to be
warm.
homeless, I'd live in Venice
This is
Beach.
very
There you
sad.
go.
Even if
but
I wasn't homeless,
not impossible.
I'd live in Venice Beach.
it's very palatable to believe that they're Vietnam veterans at
Also,
the
you say
Vietnam
that.
stage at that era, because you see these guys
Well,
and
they're
they look a
crunching-
little older, and I see them wearing their fatigues, and and I've actually had conversations with Vietnam veterans, and that happens to be something that they're afraid of, is becoming homeless because of the ways
You got to realize
they
this,
got
man.
back into society.
If you're in the military, if you're a soldier, you have my respect, but I guarantee you, this government right now, and has shown over and over again after the last couple of wars, they're not going to be for you here after
That
this,
I
man.
hear
They're
too.
going to kick you to the
They
street. They're
wanna
going to kick you to the curb.
Kick them to the curb. As soon as they're done, if you get injured and they can put you back in, they will. And when you're done with that, it's just kick to the curb. Good luck getting your benefits. Good luck getting into the hospitals and the VA.
I have seen veterans over and over again get
I have
the total
seen-
freaking shaft.
I have seen some veterans who know how to work the system, and these are Vietnam veterans,
Yeah.
who know how to work the system, and they know how to demand their benefits. So if there's a way for you to demand your benefits, don't give up on it, and make sure that you do what you can to get what you deserve. That's for sure. That's all. I mean, I'm not a military guy, but I give props to the guys. I'm a big fan of the military, as it were. But
You play
yeah,
Call of Duty
not
4.
the government. Yeah, I love. Hey,
The video game vet.
Hey, yeah.
Awesome.
the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, I love your video games.
Good video game.
Killer
Thanks for
video
letting me
game.
shoot people. It's
Yeah.
just awesome.
Speaking of current
See,
killer
there's a
video
difference, though.
games, Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, dude.
I
I have
wanted
heard
to
this is the
say-
greatest game ever made.
I wanted to say, well, Call of Duty 4, if you played Call of Duty at all, this game is a lot like Call of Duty. However, the visuals are they have a lot of impact, and from what I can see, technically the maps are very limited, just like the original Call of Duty. It's
Yeah.
not an endless world map. It's not like a lot of games that are out today where the maps are endless and you can get just about anywhere. But there are some destructive environments, which is really cool. You can blow up a car with a grenade and it actually blows up and kills the people around
If
it.
you're inherently evil, then it's a perfect thing for
It's
you.
perfect. It's perfect.
There's a difference between playing a game and acting out in real life.
It is.
And if you
It's
don't know
true.
the difference, then you need to get a therapist first. And you need to tell your parents, I don't know the difference between real life.
I
and
am
games.
not advocating picking up a gun and shooting
We're
anybody.
not advocating real violence.
I am
Pick
advocating
up a video
picking
game
up your
violence.
video
I can play
game
violent
controller.
games, you know, it's fun, but I am not I'm a pacifist in real life. You know,
I
mean, I don't
play-
fight.
You don't see the
It's-
Uzis on the wall here. He's had them
You see
hidden.
guitars.
It's
man.
very
Yeah.
true that
Peace, love, music.
it's very true that I love video games.
Yeah. But what'd you
However,
bring for us today, man?
PC
what do you got?
video games. You know,
Let's
I'll
go
tell
to
you.
the game
I
show.
wanted to
Like
plug.
killing
I wanted
people
to
in
plug
video
and just
games.
say
I can understand that.
that Call of Duty 4 was a great game. It still is a great game. It has umpteen
I hear it's
years
the
of
best game so far.
great playability. The visuals are amazing, and you'll really dig that game if you're a first-person shooter fanatic. But this is the game of all games right now. This is the game that is the shit.
This is the shit.
This is the shit.
This is the shit.
This is the game right here. Crisis. Crisis. It's an awesome game. It's unbelievable. The visuals are amazing. The what I have here is the special edition.
Scotty always gets the special edition.
I always get the special edition because
he'll pay
you
the
know
extra.
I'll pay the extra $10 for a bunch of
What did
stuff.
you get with the special edition this week, Scott?
The unlocked vehicle comes with an unlocked vehicle. It also comes with
What is it?
the
Excuse
little
me.
art book.
What's an unlocked vehicle?
Yeah.
Well, games today, okay,
Yeah.
require that you play and earn points, and these experience points that we'll call them, give you unlocks, like a locked weapon, things that are in the future for you.
I can't use this weapon until I learn how
until
to
you
use
learn
it.
how to use it, or until you earn enough experience points to learn how to use it.
So you got a
Then you're
free
given it.
unlocked.
When
car?
you buy the thing,
What do you
yeah,
get,
it's
a
a little
vehicle?
vehicle. It comes with a.
That's kind of
Well, it doesn't really
step
shoot
ahead from the
anything
beginning, you know.
You get a free
Ooh,
tank.
you
It's
get
shoes.
shoes.
You
Yeah.
like tanks, man. We'll get you there.
Thanks.
We'll find a game for you, man.
I'm a
let's see
tank
here.
guy,
Unique
yeah.
it just says unique vehicle. I saw a picture of it. It's like an ATV. Like an ATV is the big.
Alternative vehicle.
It's
Yeah.
the big carrier where you fit like 25 troops
20
in.
guys in the back.
But in game you can probably only fit like 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah.
But great stuff. It also comes with a little a downloadable play guide that you can get,
Now,
and
does
a
this have
show reel of the concept and artwork.
Okay.
32-page art book, official soundtrack. So it's actually pretty cool
Are
to
you
get.
now? Is this is campaign and online?
This is also an online multiplayer
Do you
game.
are you gonna have a? Do you have a preference, man? Are you
This
are you
game
gonna dig
is
the
in-
campaign, or are you digging the?
I'm
online?
digging the first single player. This game is tough. This is a tough video game
Really?
to
What
play
are you?
online. So if you just jump into the online arenas with
You're
this,
not gonna get very
you're gonna
far.
be slaughtered. It's
You're
absolutely you're gonna be slaughtered here.
Lauren,
The,
have you
uh,
ever played a first-person shooter?
Yes. Remember that game Wolf? Where you killed the Nazis?
Wolfenstein.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wolfenstein.
you played that
I
on my
played that and I
machine.
used to freak. I did? In your machine?
Yeah, I went down
There's
in the
some
basement.
legacy game
I played
right
it a
there.
long time ago on IBM.
People still
I-
play Wolfenstein.
It's so scary. I would freak out. Like
Nice.
it would freak me out to have a gun and like shoot people.
There were
I don't
zombies
like
there.
that.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Wasn't that all zombies and stuff though?
Wolfenstein
Maybe there were
was
soldiers
like
too.
werewolves.
The old
and
no, the
demons
old one, Wolf. You shoot Nazis.
Well, that's a good game.
Yeah, they were weren't they
You
not?
learn to shoot Nazis
Sure.
and take
It's
that
not
into
a
real
bad
life. That's a good
idea,
thing.
but I mean,
Day of
it's
Defeat.
scary.
Day of Defeat, great
Okay.
game.
Day of
Old,
Defeat.
old.
We
Oh,
shoot
nice.
Nazis. Yeah, it's like a 1942 era thing.
Yep.
Well, hey,
45.
how are we doing here so far? It looks like the
So-
time's pretty good. We're 36 minutes in. It's not so bad.
Sounds good. So that's what I wanted to touch on though with this game was what I'd like to touch on with this game is
Pretty pictures. Let's show the audience.
what I'd like to touch on with this game is that not only was I running something in the background when I installed it, but it ran flawlessly, and I logged into it flawlessly, and I started playing the game on my laptop flawlessly.
Crysis?
Absolutely, Crysis, and that's surprising because EA Games is infallibly sucky at times. They just sometimes EA
Big
Games sucks
helicopters.
so bad to install or play or figure out or whatever, or it crashes or the thing. Even on Vista, okay, this game installed and played beautifully. I
Really?
just can't say enough about how easy it was to get this game up and running in multiplayer and the regular single player. I would again recommend the single player before you go multiplayer because
You know what else came out this week? The new Super Mario Brothers game.
Yeah.
Hey, Mario.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what I hear? Okay, what I hear, the
You can play it on the
biggest
Wii.
The
Whee!
biggest thing that I
Really?
hear about about Mario Brothers is the Mario Kart racing.
Oh, I love
I
that.
hear
used
it's
to be addicted
amazing.
to that. was
I
addicted
hear
to that.
people are
That's fun.
very addicted to Mario Kart racing. It's a
Is that
fun
an older game?
Yeah.
It's older,
About
but
8,
it's
9
like
years ago.
it's older, but they have like a ported PC version, I guess.
I heard Mario Sunshine was like the worst Mario game ever.
Yeah.
There
If you
is
wanna go to the
such
other
thing
end-
as a worst Mario.
I heard
You
that was
know,
like the
I
one. But
don't really play like kiddie games. It's funny
Yeah.
because I can't read books.
Because you can't
I
become
can't, I
evil.
can't read books that are based on anything real. Okay? It has to be like a Harry Potter. It has to be non-fiction. But my gaming has to be. I mean, yeah, fiction. What did I say?
Non-fiction,
It
non-fiction.
can't be non-fiction.
Right.
My books, but my games.
Was that a
have
double
to be
negative?
based on
Yes, it
something
was.
real.
Can't not.
It cannot be.
Can't
non-fiction.
not. I'm
Can't
totally
not
lost.
be. Yeah.
So you'll read Harry Potter. is
He's
what you're
creating his
telling
own
me.
language
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Nice. See, I'm kind of the opposite, dude.
The
I have
other
a real
thing I'd
hard
like to
time
say is,
with the whatchamacallit, the fiction.
I want to give a quick plug for this book.
Yeah, but it's more. It's kind of slice of life.
Quick
and
plug.
again,
Slice
I
of life.
love
Jimmy
the Lord of the
Norton.
Rings.
Love you,
but
Jimmy.
It's very few.
You kick ass, buddy.
Fictional.
Funny bastard. This is a funny book.
Like history and bios.
Funny book.
Happy endings.
I
You know,
dig
really-
Jim Norton. I don't know. It's funny. That's a book I'm reading, and this is.
Is it about
this
massage?
This is actually non-fiction. Is it? What is
It's
this?
not a massage
Humor.
therapist, so
It's in the humor genre, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly comedy. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Sorry, guys. I whacked one face.
I don't
The
do
comic
happy
world.
Yeah.
But
I
do you
don't
give
know.
massages?
I do, yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Lauren is a masseuse
I am a
and
massage-
almost licensed. You've got your.
It's called
yeah, I'm
massage
licensed.
therapist.
Yeah.
Nice.
Almost
Masseuse
licensed.
is a
I'm already
naughty word.
certified.
Maybe we could do a
It's
massage
not
episode.
Yeah.
Masseuse is a woman massage.
There's an idea.
Oh, really?
Massage
It's-
episode.
Can you
Good.
massage two
I'll
people at the
volunteer
same
for
time? If we set up two little
Did you
tables,
study
That's one.
anatomy?
we could do
Yeah, I'm
that.
studying anatomy. That's why I really appreciate his outfit. 'Cause it's like the muscles are
Sure.
the costume.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
The deltoids. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
school
that's
right now.
that's funny.
Getting
Yeah,
150 hours.
we had another
a
friend who
student
did that.
amongst us. Amelia.
She used holistic healing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Stones.
Yep,
Cool.
stone
I
therapy.
really enjoyed.
That's weird.
Did you guys?
Audio.
I got a massage from her once.
Sense.
It's great, great.
I need to trade with her.
She has very strong
She's
hands.
probably gone really far into it.
Lauren
now.
has very strong hands
Because
as well.
she was
do.
really into it back
Yeah.
then. So and she's still doing it for years.
We got to do a massage episode where you massage us and we try to
Maybe we
talk
can
through
get
the shows. You
maybe we can
massage
get
us.
Lauren and Amelia.
Oh,
Yes.
One or the other, and then we'll do.
That
My
would be
wife might
funny.
not appreciate it.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Massage the
But you
right
do
part.
trigger
No.
points.
Massage the right part.
So let's move on. What do you got for me, Zane?
Dude,
what kind of music did
We're
you
gonna
find?
get into the music, man. We're gonna get
Yeah,
into the music
finally,
now.
come on.
So here we go. We are going to start with again YouTube. You YouTubers out there, you're great, man. This is awesome. This is the best shit ever. There are so many little pieces of video out there. It's just millions of them. And what we do right here is we squish a few of them
Find
together.
them.
We show them to you.
Quintessentially
Voila.
turning Andy Warhol into a prophet.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Scary thought.
So we're gonna start
Isn't
with
it?
Yes.
Leslie Winchester, and we're gonna watch a little song by her. So you guys sit back and enjoy.
From the audience, what do they think?
So much time, it's easy.
So
They watch it too.
it's over. So
Seems so
feel
hazy.
free to call me.
Dropping many moments to be lived.
I just love her voice. I had to throw her on there. Who does she remind me?
Oh, repeating lovely dizzy feelings over writing dirty sayings.
It's one like a real top of my head.
Kind of like bluesy.
Etta James or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's kind of right in. I should keep this on.
It's a little folky, but her voice is beautiful.
Pretty voice.
Nice look.
Yeah, she's cute. She's playing an ovation. I mean, that's kind of lame, but other than that,
What a show.
You know,
Maybe she needs to win a guitar.
the ovation guitar.
How
Maybe she should send us a guitar. Leslie, send us a guitar. I mean, send us a song.
Send us a song. She could win our guitar.
We can't take this song.
Well, we're using it.
It's a different song.
This is an original song. See, original song.
sure, there's so much talent.
You won't say that after you see a few more videos.
See, I guess you're saying this is the lot. Start off
I'm
with that.
saying we want to give it all to it. We want you to see the full. Just listen to this back from the full experience. Exactly.
kind of like the writer's strike. There's a lot of talent out there, and I guess it's gonna be figured out pretty soon.
Find it.
I saw Clutch last Sunday.
What's clutch?
Rock band. Heavy. They're pretty heavy. They're heavy, right?
It's heavy, but it's blues rock. It's like
Nice.
cool stuff. I'll play some later. Good stuff, man.
Ready wants to fall. Energy going down.
I like her voice, man.
Sing, 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 sing.
Can we keep?
If somebody likes it, then I want to hear it. Let's be talking about it.
Alright. Sorry, Leslie. I wanted to cut your song.
No, yeah. We're doing a show right now. Oh, you want to look for the... Well, maybe we should all... Hey, you know what? This is a perfect time to roll. You... It's a long song.
Well, you're Mr. 3 minutes, so I figured, you know.
I don't like repeating it.
You do whatever you want. Here, use this one. It's easier.
Oh wow, you didn't pick it.
No, it's Pal Talk.
Whatever that is.
It's, you know, video chat.
Oh, okay.
That's how I see a lot of my, I watch Opie and Anthony, actually, at 3 in the morning.
Who's that?
We're coming
They're
back.
a radio show. That's okay, she can be.
She'll be doing her thing.
Alright, kill it.
Alright.
Get it off.
Alright.
Show me the
Leslie
next one.
Winchester.
That was good, Leslie.
I like that song, man. It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed about 3 minutes of that.
She gets a
She gets one of these. I'll give her a thumbs up.
Cut it a little shorter though. 3 minutes is more than enough for any song. So obviously
Folk rock is dead.
we got to check back on Project Honer. Now you guys,
Pop rock
you guys
is in.
haven't seen Billy Doom 23 yet, so
No, they have not seen Billy Doom.
we're gonna show you right now. Billy Doom 23. We've been watching him for a
He
couple of weeks.
says why he does it, doesn't he?
You'll see right
Yeah.
This is my 23rd take on my replacement for my 4th video in my series, Project Hana, because my wife is still irritated with me, and I'm trying to reel her back in by means of playing sappy love songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today. My old video was Matter of Trust by Billy Joel, but my good friend Keeneyville 1 told me that he thought that the low register I was singing in was a little bit weird, and he wouldn't lie to me because he's a good guy. And also, go check out his videos if you see this.
We like
He
Billy Doom.
smashes TVs and gives funny and heartwarming accounts of real life, and he's a good guy. So I hope this song is better. Leave comments for me if you want. Relationship advice. Tell my wife to love me again because I'm so sad it hurts. Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next I took for granted all the time that I thought would last somehow. I hear the laughter, I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you.
I think your wife's not listening to anybody on the internet to love you.
I wonder how we can
She just
survive
wants a little romance.
this
So just
romance.
do a little romance.
She's probably gonna bug and say, "How much you stop?"
But in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance.
Yeah, he had me about 2 minutes ago. But after that,
Yeah, he gets me in the intro, and then I hear the first few notes, and hey, he's on key, and the guitaring's
he
been
doesn't want
solid.
to cry. Though. Is he crying?
No,
This is his 23rd take on this one. He's
Oh,
probably just
can't you
really
see it,
exhausted. I think he's just a little
baby?
tense.
You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for
Girls with the
you.
bangs.
Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you.
Love them. Cause like he's emotional, but they're like emotional and like raw and deep and like intense, but they're
She
not
is, I'm
trying
fine.
to be. They're awesome. It's her, it's my wife. That's
Hello. Hey, I was waiting for you to call. Good to hear from you.
That's the best part of the movie.
that is hilarious,
That's the best
dude.
part.
You like that part?
You know, it's like a train wreck.
Nice.
I have to watch to the end.
Yeah.
It's like a car crash or anything like
You have
that.
the
You
beginning
see.
and have you at the
Dude.
end in between.
You had
He feels like he's part of the show to me, man. He
Dude.
feels like he's our correspondent.
Where is this guy? Is he in California?
You know, I have no idea. I'll
He
give you
sounds
some,
southern.
I'll find you some info next
we gotta
week.
find out.
Track
Get
him
him
down.
over here. Do a song.
Well, he does Doom TV as well. Doom TV.
Oh man,
Another internet TV show.
I love the pilot glasses. That's my favorite.
So, okay, this is a good question for Lauren because you're the youngest of us here. Do you
Okay.
know the song Umbrella?
Yeah.
Who does the song Umbrella?
I don't know.
Okay. This song, I don't know who wrote it. You don't know who wrote it?
Umbrella, no.
I don't know. I don't know who wrote it, but I tell you, there are more covers of this song on the internet than anything else on the
Whoa.
planet, dude. I shit you not, there are hundreds of thousands of people covering the song. So I picked one, these two girls singing it, that were pretty good. And you'll be thankful that I'm not showing you one of the other ones.
You wanna change the world, you wanna change the politics, you wanna change your way. The people that get you, you have so much to say. You wanna change the world, you wanna change the way. And the people think of your color, you wanna change the world. The values and the kings, you wanna make one perfect world where everyone is equal as everyone else.
We have a researcher.
We have a dream,
for you.
we're gonna work it out.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
We're gonna work it out.
Don't you have a laptop?
tomorrow.
No, I don't have a laptop yet.
Wait, you didn't get one?
I ordered it
We have
and
a
it's like,
dream.
BTW?
We're gonna work it out. We're gonna find a way.
No, BTW by
Work
the way.
it out.
Oh, Photoshop looks fine.
I've given up. Now I'm broke, so whatever.
So you bought it and they sent it somewhere else?
Yeah, no, they sent it to the post office and they never got the notice and they sent
Change
it
the way. The people that get you had so much to say.
back. I got over it.
They give you your money back?
Yeah.
You wanna change the way. The people think of your color. You wanna change the world. The values and the kings you wanna make.
Rihanna is the one that does this song.
Yeah.
But everyone is equal as everyone else.
In fact,
We have a dream. We're gonna work it out.
It's like an Acer.
We're gonna work it out.
Yeah, don't
We
fucking hour.
Honestly, dude, you know, we could
sit here and talk shit about innately evil human beings. It would be more interesting than watching these two fucking 15-year-olds sing a song.
We gotta work it out tomorrow.
talking about this one.
I know, this is different than the one I was talking
This is like an original? No. Or no, the song you're talking about.
Change the world.
This isn't the song.
If you want to talk
song.
about it during the show, dude, we can talk about it not during the show.
I'm asking you about this song right now.
I know, but before you
have
wrap
No, I was asking you about this song right now.
That's a different
Before
song
on the
that
show,
I'm
I'm saying don't put on. We have like 15
Gotta
videos.
work it out.
8?
We
That's what, 8 times 5?
Well, they're not all 5 minutes. This one's 3. The
gotta
last one.
work it out.
How many times do you guys start listening? How many can you just do after you go through it?
Depends on how. Because if you go to Google and
Alright,
search,
there
you
you
don't see
go.
what you want,
So-
change a word.
But isn't it funny
We're-
how you don't usually go very much further than the first page?
Yeah. It's
Depends
it's true.
if you find what you're looking for.
Occasionally, if I'm looking for photos, I'll flip through
Right,
page
right,
after
yeah,
page
images.
after page
I will do
after
that too.
page.
But I just think it's funny that
Totally.
you just don't. And then my school had to pay Google or Yahoo for every click that they had on their page, right? And get it like up high when you search for massage schools. But
Oh,
they
yeah.
must have been scammed, or Yahoo got scammed recently, but like they had so many clicks, and it's like someone would just go there and click a bunch, and they have to pay every time for a click.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
For searching, for on Google, when you're like searching on the page and you get a few things coming up, and one of the first ones happens to be like this. Like my school pays to be able to be there.
Oh, to
So
be
each-
on the top.
On
Yeah.
the top, yeah. So each time they get clicked on, they have to pay Yahoo or Google or whoever.
Oh, really? There's a real simple solution around that. Come up with a name nobody else is using, and then it'll just
Right.
come up on the top anyways.
Kinda like
if you
Earthless
search
TV.
Earthless TV,
You'll find
you're
it.
gonna find hundreds of hits, and they're all us.
I would also like to say, on that note, Zane, Dr. John F. Rocket. I said I was going to debut him today.
That's right.
The name Dr. John F. Rocket is my name. You will never find another name like mine on the internet.
Now
You can Google my name and find it. Dr. Jon, that letter F, period. Rocket is spelled R-O-C-K-I-T.
like
and-
Rocket,
Like Rocket!
Def
Johnny
Leppard,
Rocket!
man.
Johnny Rocket! And it's Johnny fucking Rocket.
Exactly.
The F stands for fucking.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily
you came
the
up on my
fucking.
page.
But I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Stallion, that's me.
Hey.
Commenting on us, yeah.
But I'll tell you this.
We're popular almost.
Somebody.
Not really, but
I'm
know
a member of pestgaming.com, and somebody on those game servers logged in pretending to be me.
this was the incident.
Team killed a bunch of admins, created havoc, and then from some other shithead, I found out that somebody had been logging in as me, and so I tracked him down, found his Steam ID, and banned him from all of our servers.
Scott, get right up there. Tell him TDK. Say it. TDK.
What does that mean? The person I was
Welcome.
talking about was Devandra Banhart.
Devandra Bandhart.
And like every time they play, they come up with a new name for their band.
And where did you see them
And
play?
I saw they were at the Orpheum.
Okay.
And they were like the something penis, whatever. It was really funny.
something penis something, right? I don't
The word
know.
penis is funny.
You guys want to see another song?
Oh my god, see?
You ready to see something else? Should we go again?
Devandra Banhart.
I am going to give you That Kiss.
Hey, what's up? Okay, I just wrote this song in a half an hour, and it was inspired by a conversation, and so that's why I'm posting it right now.
I believe
Thank you to the person who inspired me. It's called That Kiss, and no, I didn't kiss anybody, so take what you want.
More than all the teenagers.
He did with a kiss. I was completely oblivious that you might like me too. me in the dark.
I know that's not one of them.
I was holding on my heart. You made me turn so
Yeah,
red.
when you say, when you rhyme oblivious
I
with
just
kiss.
walked away
Oh, no.
instead.
Maybe in my version all the time.
Oh, I miss that kiss. And while I may have missed that first chance for a kiss, I'm hoping in my mind there will be another
What makes you say that?
time.
Let's think about it. She's a lesbian? Yeah? Haven't seen yes?
No, I think she kissed a girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Another guy's
Chances are she's singing from
I think the song Kiss doesn't mean anything,
Yeah, that's my
and she's
song.
too young to be a lesbian just yet.
You're never too young to be a lesbian.
Yeah?
You're never too young to
You
be a
can
lesbian.
That's what I
always
think.
start as a lesbian.
If people are inherently evil, you can be young.
I'm a lesbian. Did you know that, Scott?
That means you're a woman.
A woman who likes women,
You
yeah.
said reversible penis earlier, so
I did.
maybe
You
that's
tell
what that really
me that
means.
there's...
You know what a renob is out there?
Rena.
Backwards. Spell it backwards. Alright. Alright.
We're just here to prove that any fucking renob can have a TV show.
Exactly. Speaking of, now this next video, you know, I'm gonna show this to you, man. I just, for some reason, I watched this and I thought to myself, Kermit the Frog. I don't know why. It was like, it just, I don't know.
Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, it's a full band.
Yeah.
It's a little drum machine going.
Good.
And when you take all the time that you take, I wonder how you contend. Confess with placement of a falling phrase, a friendly line of lament. So won't you get up and play for me now? A junior brow will uphold. Closing the time it takes you to refrain, you tend to choose to ignore. I've got a place in my heart for an overbearing sound, imbalanced, bracing hard for a temperamental ground. How long will it take? How long will it take?
It reminds me of the Abba song.
It's gonna be the song of what it's on the bar right now.
Significance been tied on the wall.
Well, that's why we're in bed.
A dizzy spell will confuse.
I think that's a little part of
A
it.
daisy waste of an afternoon, thinking you have to choose. So stake a claim down on the tallest hill, swelling your tri-covered band. It seems the last to leave the vamping grounds forgot to smother the land. I've got a place in my heart for an overbearing sound, imbalance, bracing hard for a temperamental ground. How long will it take? How long will it take?
Do you want me to give it the cut? I'll give it the cut, man, if you want.
It's jazzy.
I think it's all you can see.
Alright, we're gonna kill
You
it.
don't have to like it. It's like 6
Temporarily
minutes long,
temperamental.
Jane.
It was 4 minutes long. I don't know how
That's
things
cool.
get so much longer.
I dig it. That was good.
See, he got happier once you cut it.
See, yeah.
Show me the next one.
Alright,
I
you
think
wanna see
you're allowed as
it?
a show member to.
If you let me cut it,
Yeah.
I'll watch anything.
Right, exactly.
All right. Should I? You know what?
Sure.
You want to see
start
Baby
with-
Spice? All right.
Yeah.
Baby Spice. Here we
Baby
go.
Spice. Kidding?
Young-
Yes.
I already want to cut it with the
Song.
Baby Spice
I
thing.
don't like Baby Spice.
This is her version of it.
Let's hear if she sounds like every other cute girl that's in the. So far.
She's got Stevie right there. Your brother.
Looks like you're a part in here.
Yeah,
Nick.
it does.
I think that's why I grabbed her. I was like, is she in my place? I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if she's like upstairs?
You know what? She's pretty,
Yeah.
and she sounds like every other girl on the internet. Sorry.
She needs to have a cowboy hat on and Stetson.
That's pretty rough.
I got a cowboy.
Well, you know,
wearing it.
I thought she was alright. I thought she was pretty good.
It
She did.
sounded
She
good.
sounded country to me.
She was on key. She had,
had another
good
song that was a little more
country-esque
bluesy.
sound. Bluesy, yeah, I like that.
I think she's trying to get points for having Stevie Ray in the background.
Well, and again, this isn't
Sounded
about.
a little repetitive, that's all.
We're reviewing all different kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man.
All different kinds of stuff. This
I
next
see
one, for
that.
example, you know,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a.
All kinds.
This next one, I think, is actually a song that Scotty and I at one point
Looking
are going to
forward to
cover.
Blue.
So we're gonna
Blue.
check it out. There are all types out here. I just want you guys to know that.
I was saying embrace.
Oh my god.
I like this guy already.
Oh my god.
How you play that? Sounds like singing.
Open my eyes to each brand new day, hoping to find a better man.
Yeah, I'm already going.
But as each moment slips away, I only find myself again. And time moves so slowly,
Buddy.
with you only here on my mind. There's still so much I hope for. I only hope I just don't find that I'm falling down and turn myself again. There are things I've always dreamed about. Maybe it's just too much time alone. I don't think it is asking a lot to want someone on my own. And time moves so slowly, you're only here on my mind. There's so much I still hope for. I only hope I just don't find that I'm falling down inside myself again.
Thanks, dude.
Just kind of a guitar solo.
Little Wayne's World for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Flashback.
Little
to the
Wayne's World
basement.
flashback.
If I had a basement, we'd be down there instead.
The
So.
worst band on earth.
Well, that's what it is. We're going to end the music segment with the worst band on earth.
Oh, Teeth looks good though. The girls?
Oh, yeah. This is the part where it gets going, dude.
Ah, yeah. I saw band members. So enjoying
What was it? Shot on a camera phone? Jesus. Holy shit.
How long can
This is a bar mitzvah?
I don't think this is a bar mitzvah.
It's proof that any 8-year-old can fucking play a gig.
Yep, that's how.
This is this really 6 minutes long? Because my head hurts.
Yeah, well...
Gong! That's the quickest gong I think we've ever had on that one.
Was that pretty rough, man?
My
Was that
good
rough on
lord.
Nice.
Just never shoot a video in a club
You'll
with
see
a camera
anything
phone.
here, man. You'll see anything.
Oh my good lord.
We'd like all of you out there submitting original songs for our guitar contest to be sure to record them on your phone.
Yeah.
That high-tech sound.
If you want to lose the contest, record it on your phone.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do, man.
Hey, I'm down with like art, not art rock, but art, performance art.
Yeah.
But that was horrible. Horrible recording. Maybe it was good if you could have like a better recording.
You think that was worse than the Tatiana Cristal from the other week?
Oh. You know what? At least you could hear the screechy, disgusting drunkenness of this lady, man. She just was horrible.
Oh, it was pretty.
But at least you could clearly hear how bad it was, which is a plus, you know. When you're playing places like The Smell and Al's Bar. And
I didn't know
Is Al's Bar still there?
Oh, yeah.
Downtown?
Pretty sure.
Where?
I thought that place boarded up years ago, man.
No, man. Pray to the Robots played there once. Maybe they did, but we played there once, and I had a mop on my head.
Is that the place that's down in the all the Art Loft district area there? It's like the one bar.
Yeah, it's
in the
down
middle of
there. Yeah,
nowhere.
it's like a dude.
Place
It's like
just covered with stickers.
It's like a slit in the wall with just hand painted Al's Bar around the door frame.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, The Smell that was a great place. We played there as well.
Chaos. So, are you ready for the movie trailers?
I am. What do you got for me? I
like
don't
movie
really
trailers?
see too much. These days.
We review the trailers. We don't review the movies, though. We have a special for you today because we're going to look at a few films. But the last one, we actually have a review of the movie because Kevin here has actually seen it. So let's run along. Let's start with the first film here. We're going to look at The Other Boleyn Girl.
I don't know anything out. But Chris wants to see Babel. It sounds good.
An opportunity has arisen to be mistress of the King of England. You could secure for this family incalculable wealth and position.
Do I have a choice?
No.
Do you think you'll like me? Of course he will, sister. How could he not?
The King! The King! May I present my daughter, Anne Boleyn?
You were right to bring me here.
Natalie Portman, does she get naked? I'm sorry.
Mary.
What?
She did get an age when a woman's destiny
Our daughters are being traded like cattle. Advancement
was determined by her father.
It's done.
Tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Try to please him, if you can.
One sister followed the rules.
I didn't betray you, you do know that. All I know is the man that didn't know who you were was with you in that room for half an hour and came out besotted.
The other defied them.
And what would you know of great men?
I'd know one if you were before me.
Do you see one here?
Looking, my lord. Ah, found one. I could give you the son you desire. We're sisters, and therefore born to be rivals.
Natalie Portman plays an evil person.
Make me your queen.
These are dangerous times. The failure to provide a male heir has weakened the king's power.
Soon the truth will be out, and I cannot bear children. You've reached too high.
These rooms belong to the king's closest friend. His head now rots on a spike.
You have been burned.
I have torn this country apart for you!
The only person whose testimony will trust is Mary.
You're my only hope. My life depends on it. I beg you, spare my sister.
Why are you here for her?
Because she's my sister, and therefore one half of me.
The Other Boleyn Girl.
Is it like Anne Boleyn?
I like seen on the title.
It's a long.
Wasn't Anne Boleyn a queen?
Very good.
They should change the title.
It's a period piece. It's a period piece.
Interesting.
And it's got two really attractive young women in it.
I agree.
I like. Natalie Portman.
Good actors.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, the
And yeah, you were saying Scarlett Johansson. She always does period pieces. But what did she get an Oscar nod for?
I thought it was Lost in Translation.
Did she get a nod for that?
She wasn't
She
in
did. Got a nomination for that.
Girl in the Pearl Earring.
Oh,
Scarlett
okay.
I was thinking
Johansson,
Girl in the
she's
Pearl
chilling in
Earring.
Lost in
Yes, she
Translation.
was.
Yeah, she's the girl in
Did
Lost
she
in
get 2
Translation.
nods in the same year?
No,
I think she got 2
Kate
nods. She did
Winslet.
Girl.
No, it isn't.
Girl with the.
What movie are
Lost
you
in
thinking of?
Oh, I'm thinking
Bill Murray?
No. I'm
Bill
thinking
Murray's
of,
an
I'm
actor,
thinking
goes to
of the
Japan.
one
Keira
with
Knightley?
the Spotless Mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Kate
a crazy
Winslet.
movie. That was a cool movie. I like that movie.
They should change the title though. The other Blonde Girls things.
Yeah, it's too late now, but
it's a little weak title.
You're not going to get anybody to watch it
I
from a
wanna
period
look
piece in this
at
country. If you put that out there,
So,
you guarantee
this is for you, Scott.
I agree with that.
This is for you.
All right. What can I do for you, miss? Is this your first time? Okay. So I imagine you have no idea what to expect.
Not really.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna bite you. Just lie down. Put your feet right in here. Okay.
Is this scary?
Are you sexually active?
No, I just want to be checked out.
Okay then.
I am not kidding you.
Are you kidding me?
This is
I
scary.
think there might be something weird going on inside.
What have you put in here?
Oh my god!
What in the fuck?
There's something inside of me that's lethal. Dentata.
What?
It's Latin for teeth. It's what's inside me. Are you afraid?
Whoa!
Oh my fucking.
Just wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're paraphrasing a Poison song.
Every rose has its thorn. Maybe we should close the show with that song.
That's the most original movie anybody will
No shit. That's like, you know what? There have been jokes about that since I was a kid.
A killer vagina.
And I'm
Literally.
telling you right now,
Vagina with
that
teeth.
is the cuttingest edge fucking
It
shit
was a
I've
good
seen
preview.
right
You
there.
didn't give too much away. Some of them are just the whole movie, and you've
Oh,
seen it.
yeah.
That was
You
like,
can't
what
see anything else in the trailer with that one. They can't show anything else.
Oh my god,
The guy's
that's
That
fucking
was
crazy.
Yeah.
The guy's looking down at what probably was his dick. That's really not good.
That is fucking crazy.
I can't
Nice.
see that.
oh.
There's only
That
one way
was
to follow that,
scaring
though.
me.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have scared me.
I'm gonna just go right over your head, so. You just
That is just
let
over
it
my
go.
head.
Yeah,
that's
that
a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Oh, man.
Pretty. It's like a tattoo.
I think this is an Indian
Whoa. You always had that?
No, I got it in Hawaii on my honeymoon.
Oh my god.
It's covering the little gay tattoo I had.
Oh.
It was
So you're
tweeted.
playing this one, huh?
Oh my god, that's
Oh, shit.
so pretty. They're like Aztec-y.
film. That's not. Did the other one end? Crap. You
What
guys
other
paying
one?
attention?
Where one?
It said 2 minutes, but this went right to the other one. It started
Weird.
off on
That
one.
one's tears kind of, or that one smiles
All right,
kind of
try
like
this
tears,
again.
and the tears look like spikes. Pretty.
I told him I wanted the Polynesian influence.
I blew it now.
You didn't even know what they were gonna do?
Oh, he didn't see it.
Well,
Sorry.
he designed it and then kind of drew it, and then he drew it on me, and I was like, yeah.
Oh. Is it painful?
Very.
Oh.
The very, very middle of your back.
Oh, yeah, on the spine.
Very sensitive.
Nerves galore.
I just want to get a tattoo all the way down your spine, huh?
I was thinking about it.
Getting a tattoo made me want to get more.
Oh yeah, they're addictive. Very addictive.
I have 3 more than I want to get.
I like it visually. Very nice visually. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah,
It's a great color. It's an art film. Musical.
Hollywood.
Looks like a musical.
I think it could be.
Wow. Very suggestive of a movie, but
Very
not
dreamlike.
really.
Very dreamlike.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the kind of trailer I like. 'Cause it doesn't
Yeah.
give anything of the
Me
movie
too.
away. However,
But you didn't get enough to know, really.
it's a little arty for me, but it looked very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very pretty.
Very cool.
Yeah. I have no idea what that's about, other than I think there's a love
But
story.
I'll tell you one thing. So did what is that? What was that Labyrinth movie?
Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's
Dude,
Labyrinth.
so did Pan's Labyrinth, and then I watched it.
You didn't like it?
Horrifying movie. That
Oh.
movie,
Oh,
my
gory.
wife, I told her she can't watch it.
I love that movie.
That movie was so horrifying.
Yeah.
Pretty gory.
It's
one of the
gory.
scariest
It's a
actors
sickening
I've
and
seen.
scary movie,
Bad
and at
guy?
the end, you are
Yeah, the
totally
guy.
left
That guy.
with nothing at the end of that movie. You're left with nothing at the end of that movie.
Bad guy character.
Bad guy was really
Pan's Labyrinth, the bad guy.
He was really evil.
He was one of the.
When he caved his head in,
Yeah, the man.
If you want to see evil, watch the next trailer.
Yeah, we're gonna do that
Across
now.
The universe. Does that sound good?
Here we go.
This trailer will leave you.
This is No Country for Old Men, and
Oh, yeah, you're the one.
everybody's freaking loving this thing. So here we gotta make sure we get it right. Here we go.
I'm gonna bring it on.
I was sheriff of this county when I was 25 years old. Grandfather was a lawman. Father, too. The crime you see now, it's hard to even take its measure.
where am I going?
Scotty, you come back here. Me and Scotty will sit on the outside. It's nice to mix it up. Come back. A different shot.
Without a bunch of money and the other party is out his product.
What's in the satchel?
Full of money? I'm looking for Llewellyn Moss.
Do you want to leave a message?
Yes.
Where are you going, baby?
Fixing to do something dumber than hell, but I'm going anyways.
You think Moss has got any notion of sorts of hunting?
Can't stop what's coming. Is this guy supposed to be the ultimate badass?
Compared to what? Bubonic plague?
These people will kill him, Carl Jean. They won't quit.
He won't neither.
I always think this is what it come to. I've revisioned it.
You know how this is going to turn out, don't you? You know? I think you do.
I'm confused.
I see what's happening.
Yes. It's one of the bloodiest movies you'll ever see.
Ooh, nothing. Really?
Yes.
But it's not like creepy like horror film. It's just weird.
What's the most you ever lost? Call it friendo.
It's definitely creepy.
The guy kind of reminds me of the guy. The killer kind of reminds me of the guy from James Bond, the big, tall with the metal teeth.
Oh, Jaws. This guy would leave Jaws gutted on the road.
Yeah.
This guy, Javier Bardem, he's one of the most evil characters I've ever seen in a movie.
That's cool. It looks cool.
I heard this is the greatest film this year. Best movie of the year.
My favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
It's bloody as hell, but the dialogue and the vernacular are awesome.
Who's that? That was Ed Asner sitting
No,
there, wasn't it?
no, it's
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. The old man was Northern Exposure.
North
Northern
Country, that
Exposure.
was good.
Barry Corbin.
Intense.
You look like Ed Asner.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tommy Lee Jones is awesome in it. Josh Brolin's good in it. It's just.
Yeah, I dig Tommy Lee Jones.
It's based on a book.
Everybody that's seen this loves it. Coen Brothers, man. Once again.
This is not your typical Coen Brother. This ain't the dude. This is not.
Right.
Lebowski. This ain't Raising Arizona. This ain't
Lady Killers.
This is nothing compared. This is like Blood Simple territory. But
Yeah.
even just so much more violent.
Yeah, I heard.
It's
Very violent film.
It's like Wild Bunch
But
violent.
thumbs up.
Oscar
Very.
potential?
Big thumbs
Too violent for an Oscar.
Definitely for adapted screenplay and maybe
The
acting.
Departed.
That's a
won
big
Oscar.
thumbs up.
Big thumbs up there.
We're gonna give it thumbs up. We haven't even seen it. There you go.
Girls
Nice.
say,
Awesome.
I
Girls
don't
are like
know.
violent.
You know,
Scared.
like my wife loved this
Scary.
movie. She liked it too.
Oh.
I would say love, but she liked it a lot too.
Of course, she is a cop. Or going.
Of course, she is
Oh,
human.
well,
and
hello.
Therefore, innately evil.
Javier Bardem will prove to you that
Round
you
it all
yes,
out.
Javier Bardem in that is innately evil.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, it looked cool. I like the silencer on his shotgun.
I didn't know you could do that.
Nuts.
Until
Yeah.
I saw that, I'm like, you can put a silencer on a shotgun?
No shit.
And his weapon of choice actually is a cattle prod that kills cattle.
You
That's
know
what
that-
that tank was. He just goes up and
God.
goes, let me touch your head. And bam! Punches a hole into people's heads. And
Wow.
he's very bad man.
That's
Bad
fucking
guy.
nuts, dude.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all the movies we have for you this week, dude.
That's
That's
cool.
good.
I'm interested in seeing that movie, I think.
Yeah.
In the review.
No Country for Old Men.
Normally, I'm not a big movie guy.
Yeah, I
I
would
don't
go
like
see
going to
that
see
one.
movies. What did my wife want to see? She wants to go see Beowulf in the theater.
Yeah, I'm
That
not.
was the one
Did
I
you
would've
know?
seen last
Did you
night.
know it's 3D?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Polar Express.
No. You put
Same
glasses
tech.
on?
It's Robert Zemeckis again.
Half the theater.
I've never done that.
If it's what I think it is, it should be the revolutionary, the brand new, the 3D that's new, where the
Yeah, it
glasses
is.
aren't red and green.
Yeah,
No.
they're like
Whatever.
glasses you put
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, and it's actually
They were giving out glasses at work yesterday.
actually
For
the
screenings.
glasses filter out their scan lines. One goes this way and one goes this way.
Yeah.
And I remember running tests for.
But the same thing happens with that one. They keep on wondering, is the story good though?
Well,
Yeah,
the
that's-
It's a
story.
Shakespeare, right?
The story is great. No, it's an old Nordic story that's been translated several times. Tolkien translated it at one point in 1922, I think, somewhere around before The Hobbit came out. It was something that he had translated. But Kevin and I, before the show, we were talking about Beowulf and Grendel, the film that came out last year. 'Cause, we were just kind of taking a peek at it and stuff. And for the life of me, I can't remember the full story. Beowulf and Grendel. Grendel's the monster. And again, I think the simple story is king kills monster, child of monster comes back to kill king, and then son of king goes after monster. It's like, it's a
Kind of like
good one.
it's a good story.
Kinda like,
yeah. I just don't really remember
Bush
the
in
details.
Iraq.
I watched the trailer for Beowulf. Reminds me of
Monster,
300.
son, father.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
for that 300
very
audience. They're trying to get that.
300.
So
epic,
you're not
yeah.
interested to see that?
Not that I don't like the animation. I'm not big on the animation. It weirds me out, man. When I saw
haven't
Final
seen Polar
Fantasy,
Express.
I was weirded out. When I saw Polar Express, I just couldn't stand.
Oh,
I
that
hate
movie
Christmas. I
was-
think is
yeah.
what it is. So.
I hate Christmas.
Whatever. I couldn't stand it. Sat through it.
If it ain't
was,
Snoopy, I ain't watching.
It was long.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not a big
yeah,
fan
I'm not
of,
big on the lot.
Zemeckis
that
kind of
movie
goes
looked.
overboard with his technology, I think. It's kind of like watching Forrest Gump, and you're like, oh.
Too much technology for me.
Little is good. Wrist
It's
right.
a video game come to life. It's like it's a video. It looks like
Right.
a really high end, super cool video game,
Oh, wait.
and that's neat.
Well,
but you can't play along.
You're funny you say Zemeckis and these graphics, right? I'm a fan of Zemeckis to a point. Like you're
been a long
watching,
time,
I'm
Robbie.
watching this thing where it's
Bobby Z.
I'm watching this thing. It's a documentary of their underwater exploration, right? Where they're underwater exploring these habitats of volcanic eruption stuff coming out of the earth underwater and all of the life that surrounds it, right?
Yeah.
And then they go into this thing where it's like this pseudo world of whatever where this girl's down there and she meets an alien, like an alien, like in the movie Abyss, right? And all of a sudden, there's these graphically enhanced creatures
This
around.
is a film or a TV show?
No, it was a film, but it was also a TV show on like Discovery Channel that he did in part with the Discovery Channel.
I saw
or something
a little
like
bit
that.
of that. Yeah,
Dude, it's like all right, you have me with the real stuff, and it's cool, and I'm watching, and then you go into this fantasy segment. And it's just like, that's idiotic, and I think it's stupid, and I don't like it.
It's like Contact.
It's
with
like
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, it's like, all right, show me the truth about what you're finding down there, like the Titanic thing, and then don't go any further. You know, don't show me your imagination, Robert. I don't want to see
one or the other.
I don't want to see your imagination mixed with your facts that you're finding. I want to see just the cool fact. I don't know. That was
our lighting.
Popped into my head.
It's getting dark, man. It's getting dark. We need to flood the studio with light.
Hey,
what's that? We're back. We're
Greetings.
back. Greetings.
Hi.
So that's it, man.
We're done,
guys.
Thank you for showing up for Earthless TV.
No worries.
Taters.
Yeah.
Taters.
Good working with you,
girl.
Good working with you.
Me too.
We got a song. We gonna skip it?
We do it. What are we doing? No, let's do Ally McBeal. Would you hand me my Mando?
Guitar Mando.
So you guys on the middle?
Just sit right there. Sit right there.
Okay.
Stay.
So is Ally McBeal an original?
We only play originals on Earthless TV, actually.
Sorry, I had to ask.
Yeah, this is a song that
Just want you
Zane
to
wrote
sing
many
it
long
again.
time ago.
This was a Scotty request. He wrote this in
I
like
love this song.
94.
It's one of my favorite songs when Ally McBeal didn't suck, and it was still on the television.
I might have been watching a rerun, but I think the show was.
It was still good. The show was good for about a week.
Yeah. So.
Wondering what.
Or about a season. One season, Ally McBeal's show didn't suck.
Cue up our lyrics.
All right.
All these flakes around me, I shouldn't give them a chance to call me a friend. It all depends on what I'm missing in your two-dimensional world. It seems so easy to get lost and feel good. If only a moment to feel like I should. It's all I ever wanted, but I'm finding it hard just once a week. I need more than your two-dimensional world.
That's it, Zane.
Earthless TV. Good.
We are Earthless TV.
Good night.
Maybe you're watching, maybe you're not. If you are, send us an email.
Don't forget you're all innately evil in Scott's eyes.